Looking for a repeat performance here from Hazard yet forward. That Crystal Maiden was dominant. She hadn't died once in that game, which is very rare.
As a Crystal Maiden, that's like your dream game. Because you're a hero that, like, half of your job is to just get dumpstered by the enemy team. So if you manage a game where you don't die, you did a good job.
5 seconds remaining.
You either didn't do something right, or you did everything right.
Yeah, you were fountain camping, or you were playing CM like a god. Like you're in your own fountain, not leaving. That's the other way to not.
Honestly, I think this game can go either way. Both these teams are showing some intense skill, some intense focus, and a willingness to actually fight, which I really, really enjoy.
Yep. I hate cowardly Dota, you know? Farm for 45 minutes, 2 team fights and the game's over. That's no fun to watch.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that the Lifestealer pickup on CritModeSquad kind of lagged them behind the pace of the game.
Yeah, he went for that Midas Radiance, which is a standard build, but his team just was unable to purchase him the time he needed to get truly online.
Absolutely. So the Phoenix and Witch Doctor pickups here on the side of CritModeSquad.
There's
and
a
the
Mirana.
Immediate Mirana pick.
Oh, ban Mirana every game.
Every game you must ban Mirana. I'm excited to see what TeamTempus do with the Mirana, as CritModeSquad did have her last time.
Orca had a masterful showing with some extremely, suspiciously accurate arrows. Check this man's computer.
So Spirit Breaker ban out and the Huskar ban out. So if we're banning out Huskar, what are we looking for here?
I honestly have no idea. Like a Viper? Like I don't actually know. Like what a Huskar ban gives you. I mean, it kind of wrecks melee cores. And a Monkey King ban.
Monkey King ban out.
I mean, if they ban anything like we ban, it's just like, I hate this hero with a passion. Get him out of my game. Axe pickup, love it.
The Axe pickup, the Ogre pickup in response, so 2 meaty boys.
The Ojirma guy, yep, strong support.
They also banned out the Magnus. So obviously they don't want to see any empowering on any melee cores.
Oh, the Chaos Knight. Oh, this is shaping up to be a fighting game.
So Chaos Knight is coming out. There are definitely still a lot of Illusion Hero counters on the board.
Yeah, you play CK with Shaker on the board, bold move.
Yeah, as well as a lot of... Because Chaos Knight's big thing is he does get beefy later. You get that heart, and your illusions and yourself are almost unkillable.
Especially with Armlet Toggle. Armlet Toggle on the illusions just makes them essentially unkillable.
Yeah, you need to find a way to shave that HP down, or just nullify him from the game completely. So it'll be interesting to see what TeamTempus do in response to this Chaos Knight.
Is there space for an Earthshaker on the lineup of TeamTempus right now? I think they could pull it off. 3 Shaker, 4 Mirana. Position 1 Ogre.
Where are you going with this,
Position 1 Ogre.
Position 1 Ogre? I'm into it. So the Luna comes out looking for some big glaive damage for the CK illusions, as well as eventually she punches pretty hard. And Mirana also does have the attack speed, so that Phoenix Egg's going to be in a little bit of danger. Hopefully the Axe can defend it.
They have the tools to stop them from hitting the Phoenix Egg. They got the Cask, Blink Taunt, as well as Reality Rift to just pull them away. I don't think they should have too much trouble. Although, like, yeah, fast attack speed coming out with the glaives, and Mirana attack speed is, that's going to be a scary zone to be a Phoenix in.
100%, but they do have to get to that point of the game. Maybe CritModeSquad is looking to fight early here, right? Because Mirana's attack speed really only kips up when she gets that talent.
I felt like the lanes went pretty even in laning phase, but when we actually got to outside of laning phase, TeamTempus made the rotations a lot more effectively and a lot earlier, which gave them the tempo in the game. So if I were CritModeSquad, I would be trying to do that myself before they could do it to me. Change your timings earlier, leave lane earlier, get that Phoenix to run somewhere as soon as he hits level 6, just cause havoc across the map. Don't give him time to farm.
It's definitely games like that where you really, you get the grasp of what's going on in the meta and how fast this game is actually rolling right now. So, we lost pretty bad to a team that was way better to us, and what I really took away from it is they started rotating earlier. They started kicking our ass way earlier and making effective use of their supports.
Shoutouts to 4Protect1 for putting us in the garbage can.
We're coming for you, you bastards!
Coming back. You watch out.
All right, and there's the
Ooh.
Timber Saw pickup.
Wow, that's
All
such a
right.
smart pickup against CK Axe.
He's going to shave those stats off, as well as with that reactive armor, he's going to be really hard to kill. Honestly, if I were
Maledict does
CritModeSquad,
do work against Timbersaw because it
it
cuts
does,
right
it
through reactive.
does.
But Witch Doctor ultimate physical attack, which means he's gonna have 6,000 reactive armor at all times.
It'll be interesting to see what CritModeSquad pick up here. The Arc Warden, that's why it was banned out last game.
They must have some Arc Warden spammer. We're gonna get to find out now.
Our boy, Proud. Yep.
Is he? Oh man.
Is he ever? Hyena is very proud. That's his name on the roster. And Foolishness picking up the Timber Saw. He might be taking this Timber mid.
I don't mind that. Timbersaw does surprisingly okay against Arc Warden if you just get up in his face and just Whirling Death him a bunch of times. He tries to zone you with the ghosts, but you just walk up in his face. You just Whirling Death.
100 me is playing the 4 Ogre. Sly likely playing the 3 Marana. Hazard get forward on the 5 Crystal Maida, and Orca rocking that Phoenix. Oh, I love Phoenix. So it's going to be a 4 Phoenix, I think. Gabe on the 5 Witch Doctor. SA51 on that 3 Axe. The 1 Chaos Knight. That is an intense horse. I've never seen that one. And then, of course, the Hyena or Proud on the Arc Warden. He does not have the immortal shoulders, so he's reported. So
yeah, that's fair. Have you ever considered running Axe in like a supportive 4 role, just with the Battle Hunger movement speed at the start of the game? Because you get Battle Hunger,
spicy.
You get Battle Hunger, you get Witch Doctor, and you get CK running at somebody like Maledict, Battle Hunger, Reality Rift. That's a dead anybody.
I'm always down. That Battle Hunger is incredibly strong.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be terrible, and I'm still in the mindset that, like, the spell sucks, but my god, is it strong early game.
It's strong late game, too. You get the eggs, put it on everybody.
Filthy.
Some extra damage talent.
This
time.
Phoenix is 16-4 in his last 20 Phoenix matches. Let's say.
Our boy Orca does know how to play a Phoenix. All right, so here we go. Game 2. TeamTempus versus CritModeSquad. The teams are set up. This time it is CritModeSquad on the Dire side and TeamTempus on the Radiant side. We're excited to see how this goes here as all 4 heroes go down mid. It's a 4 mid. I call it right now.
This is the new meta. They watched Midas Mode today with OG putting 3 heroes mid, and they're like, you know what? We're 1 better than that.
Or 1 better than that.
There comes the smoke.
The team
from
actually
Hazard.
wanted to be there. All right,
some
so
shenanigans.
here's the smoke. Moving up Ogre, the Murata. So Ogre hasn't leveled anything else yet. We have Crystal Nova on the CM. We got the arrow on the Murana. This dude's played a lot of Murana. And they're going to spot out the CK. CK's going to stand there. He's dancing like he knows, but he doesn't know. There's the Ignite. There goes the arrow. He's too slow to get away. They're going to get to put a lot of hits on him here. His life is going down slowly. 2 inside is going to maybe walk away. No! Sly is going to pick up that first blood, and that's going to give them positioning on runes, as this Witch Doctor will not be able to stop them. And that CK has to do the long, lonely walk. Out bottom, however, Ashandre is being flexed out by Orca and SA51, so it looks like it might be a 2-2 swing as the Arc Warden is back here defending the bounty.
One thing you can't overstate is the effectiveness of Battle Hunger when there are no creeps on the map. If you put Battle Hunger on, he's gotta suck it up. You can't stop it.
You just take that 100 damage. Is that what it is? I'm pretty sure. 60 damage a second for
12
seconds.
Whoa! It's 188, roughly 92, somewhere in there. 94.
But it's mitigated by whatever. Yeah. Alright, so CM coming bottom, so we're going to have a CM Luna. We're having the Timber mid. We got Murana in the off lane. Where's our Ogre? He's here as well. We got Axe Phoenix, pretty decent lane, as well as the CK Witch Doctor top here. So Foolishness having a time middle. Proud is trying to harass him out with his little birdies.
Yes, the birdies.
The birdies. Phoenix putting a lot of harass on bottom as well. We got a lot of fighty lanes. These guys are ready to go, and they're called Spark Wraiths. I'll remember that now.
I'm good with birdies.
Forever. You down with birdies?
I mean, you said we learned the Visage names, but you still called them birdies all game.
Because that's just what they are to me, alright? Ashandre having a hard time getting some last hits here in the bottom lane with those fire spirits being placed on him. Definitely slows down your attack to a crawl. Alright, let me pull up the last
Hazard being forced to commit Crystal Nova just to get the Battle Hunger offer. Not a bad idea. Also secured a last hit and a half.
Foolishness and this Arc Warden going about the same here in last hits. Foolishness is going to pull ahead a little bit on this creep wave. Top, Sly is doing pretty good against the CK, but CK can secure some stuff. Bottom, the Battlehunger is going to go out on Chandra, as this harass is ridiculous at the moment from SA51 and Orca. But Hazard yet forward is not going to be bullied out.
They've got level 1 on their
knows
level
what's
2.
up.
They have a small window here.
They do. However, she did go for the Arcane Aura as opposed to Frostbite, which is the standard move.
It's the adult decision.
Sometimes you want to see Frostbite getting picked up second, you know? Alright, both lanes traded a lot of hits, but none are fatal yet. The battle for middle is going pretty well back and forth here, as Foolishness and Proud both obviously know their roles. 12-12 on the creep's last hit. SA's taking a lot of damage here. He's definitely in a spook zone. Ashandra is ready to go, however, Hazard yet forward is not quite ready to go forward. As Orca's put in the beats on Ashandra, and she is slowly ticking down to this magical dot damage.
It's annoying. Wow, that's an annoying dot lane. Nice snipe by Orca there. Oh, fire. One more battle
Orca's
hunger.
gonna swoop in. Oh, but it's on cooldown. One more second. Really, just battling out in both lanes. Top, both characters on Team Tempus' side are pretty low. The Ogre is making use of the trees to hide. Bottom, the fight is on. Again, Ashandra is slowly ticking down. She needs to kill something. Luckily, those fire sprites aren't on cooldown, but Hazard yet forward is zoning out that Phoenix, hoping to make some space for her core. They have no regen, so it's going to be real tough down here.
They can dive this. They could dive this and get a kill right now.
Orca's got the spirits up.
They've got
the
Icarus.
Spirits are going to drop on Ashandra, and Ashandra is going to drop to that magic damage, as Hazard yet forward is going to... Oh, just gets the salve and the Wars to her on career. Just not in time to save her sweet, sweet Luna.
Pour one out for Luna. Rest in peace, Ashandra.
If the regen can get on her, best case Ontario is that she did have to go back to base and come back full health, full mana.
You know what? This is just a free full salve and clarity at the end of the day is what it is. That's all death is.
It's a little bit of net worth going towards the dire side.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that. So Gabe Gonzo, it did just stack this small camp just so he has an easier time pulling and hopefully wipe the wave, deny some X. The fight is on in full here in bottom, as SA51 and Orca are just abusing their tick damage.
It is pretty insane. They probably should pick up wands on the side of Team Tempus, just for the battle hunger spam.
Absolutely. I'm surprised SA hasn't leveled up the battle hunger just to be more annoying. From 16 to 24. SA's going to go in, try to pull the creep aggro, get some spins. Unfortunately, Hazard yet forward is ready for SA51's cheeky little move there.
Very fast on the Frost Nova, or the Frost Bite.
Timbersaw is under tower, flexing on Proud. Proud puts the flex on him. Foolishness is going to start walking array. The spark rates are going to come out. However, Proud doesn't have any more mana, and Foolishness is just going to keep regenning with that reactive armor. Ashandra is being spotted out here, going for the runes. She's not going to get either, unfortunately, as that Phoenix is going to do what Phoenixes do and do a little bit of an Icarus dive. That is it's going to go 2 and 2 for both teams here.
For those of you watching, my apologies for flipping the camera around. I was frantically trying to find the middle lane, but I can't remember where numbers are.
Listen, we need to keep our viewers. Get it under control.
Nobody will ever donate to my Patreon.
So Foolishness has taken off here in the middle lane for last hits. As
Fight
Proud
bomb.
can't really keep up with the reactive arm. There is a fight going on bottom here as 100me has rotated. Hazard yet forward is going to drop that slow on it, and SA and Orca are going to back up. The illusion from Proud coming down. Looking if they can maybe pick up Ashandra. As the spark rate is going to hit 100me. SA's coming in here. He does have taunt. He's looking to catch him. Out goes the taunt. as 100 me is slowed. However, SA is dropping health. Orca is also in danger now. As 100 me comes up, Hazard yet forward throws a snowball from the back. That's not even a skill. And Ashandra is going to move up here with the auto attacks, trying to put it on SA as he's going to try to walk out. Hazard yet forward doing what Crystal Maiden does, dropping Crystal Novas up top. However, 2-0 inside does pick up Sly, as Sly did pick up Gabe. Unfortunately, we missed that one. If you do want to see it, go in client, go on free perspective mode. Unless
You can
my
do
cameraman got it.
I did not.
Yeah, and you can check out that kill. Sorry, 2-0 inside and Gabe. I'm sure you guys kicked some serious ass to get that bad boy.
As a note to future people who will be casting for, please try to fight sequentially. Like, don't fight 2 lanes at the same time. We'd really appreciate it.
All right, bottom. The SA51 is flexing. Hazard hit forward's in a little bit of trouble here, as she does have all these dots on her. SA's going to get the taunt off on both, and Ashandre's in trouble now as the solar beam comes out, and is just going to try to follow her around. If SA51 did move forward, he could get on Ashandre here. Up top, there is fighting. 100 me is going down to Hyena. Or he's actually fighting it out because Ogre's insanely tanky. There comes the Starstorm, as now Proud is in between 2 heroes. Sly is just going to try to put the beats on him. 100 me is going to eat a Spark Wraith. Or, no, the Spark Wraith does go to the creep. Thanks to the creep. Sly's putting it on, and Starstorm is available. However, the auto attacks are going to do it. Down bottom, Orca is fighting Hazard Yet Me. And there goes the Glaive as it's going to fall in through the Icarus dive. My god, you guys. You're fighting everywhere. You're killing my poor camera boy.
My poor wrist. He'll never
You're
recover.
killing Felipe, our camera boy. Alright, so Ashandre now has a moment of peace as Axe is cutting the wave. However, it's going to bring the dire wave down towards the tower for Ashandre to get some hits under the tower. Middle tower did go down during all that action. Foolishness picking it up. He's got his mana boots. He's got a little bit of cash on the side. He's going to turn that into something soon, hopefully. So CritModeSquad going a little more aggressive this game. I love it. It looks good on them.
Yep. They're definitely keeping it more even. Net worth swing right now is it just swung from CMS over to TeamTempus A just now. They were in the lead a little bit, so one more fight could easily see a swing back.
Alright, so a rotation on Proud here from 100 me. He comes through the jungle. He hits him with the Ignite. He's got the running on him. But there's Foolishness with the Saw. And Proud is going to go down to the 3 on TeamTempus A.
Timber is surprisingly effective tool against Dark Warden.
Apparently. Jeez Louise. Down bottom, Ashandre is alone. But you know what? He's getting his last hits. He's safe. The Axe isn't playing too aggressive. Lie is still top. Our CK almost has his armlet ready to go. Chandra and the Axe both level 6. It looks as though TeamTempus A is rotating their 4 and 5 up here to back up Sly. Sly's going to get pulled in by 2 inside. He's going to get a 2-second stun. He's going to use his ultimate there. Hazard hit forward, comes in, and the cast goes down to stop her ulti. The Maledict's down. However, there goes the arrow onto Proud as the Illusion's going to move up here to chase the CM. The CM's going to go down. The Illusion's still on Sly, and here comes Foolishness from the side. He's looking for Proud. Proud's going to dodge the axe, or the buzzsaw. He's going to go back, unfortunately. He's going to draw a Spartan Wraith, and Foolishness is going to pick up the kill. Gabe Gonzo is going to back up under the safety of tower. Proud sends out a good game.
Ooh, some disrespect, perhaps?
I don't know. Maybe just a... Okay, well, nobody else is saying GG, so the game is not ending.
Oh, yeah, chat wheel GG does not count.
Dire structures are fortified.
Just throwing some respect, perhaps, on the side.
You know, this is a good game.
It is a good game so far. There is a lot of back and forth. So bottom, Hazard yet forward, putting the beats on SA51. And Chandra is going to TP in. Her ulti is down at the moment. And SA is going to just juke into the trees there. Hide and try to regain some HP. So I think what they're looking to do here, if I were a CritModeSquad, I'd be looking to get some space for my Arc Warden.
Yeah, Axe right now.
Get that Midas up.
Axe has his Vanguard. He's ready to fight. He doesn't even care about Blink.
It's true. They find out Hazard yet forward. They're looking to pick up this kill. Boom, and the Axe drops her head off. Poor lady. So both the Witch Doctor and the Crystal Maiden back into this game, both level 25 Dota Plus heroes. We got Team Tempest A. They're kind of setting up on Proud here. Proud's going to put the stuff on Foolishness. The Axe is going to put his stuff on there as well. And here comes Phoenix diving in. He's going to drop Spirits. Foolishness is invisible. He is ticking down. Oh, and the Spark Wraith is going to pick him up. Spark Wraiths don't care if you're visible or not. They will come and get you. They're like Uber. Alright, Gabe Gonzo is set up in the trees on the side here. Spark Wraiths are just kind of scouting out Team Tempest A as they're setting up to D this T1. It's currently a 4-on-5 as everybody's down here, and there goes the stuns onto the Axe. He's soaking up all this damage. SA looking like he's in dire trouble, and here comes CritModeSquad. Proud is putting the beats on 100me. And there's the ulti on 2-0 inside. He's just going to suck in this Ogre and completely decimate him with 4 swords. Ashandre just popped Mask of Madness. 2-0 inside sees him. Here comes the stun. It's going to be a 2-second stun. However, you're going to take a lot of extra damage as 2-0 inside is going to chase him down. Ashandre goes down to the laser of Orca.
A solar beam, I believe the skill is called.
Yes, solar beam. And now it needs to recharge.
It needs to recharge. Everyone knows you gotta recharge your solar beam. Takes 2 turns. The 3rd turn you cast.
It's really not worth it. And the tower does go down.
I mean,
bottom
especially
here.
with Hyper Beam available, like Solar Beam, it's just kind of lackluster.
Doesn't Hyper Beam need to recharge? I don't. Anyways, this isn't the game we're playing. All right, I digress. So Dire side did take down this T1. They're gonna retreat back to their triangle here and reset. Radiant side sending Sly Top to pick up some last hits, and Hazard is up here as well.
Looks like the Timber is going for what is Perseverance and a Soul Booster, just a Bloodstone.
Yeah, he's going straight to Bloodstone here.
I never
Bloodstone
built this
on
item.
Timber. It's good for that regen. It's good for that if you have the extra mana. I don't see him very often on Timber nowadays, so
With the
kind of a
rework
bold
on it,
pickup. Yeah. But you know what? If it works, it works. Foolishness so far isn't having really an issue with going down.
Shoutouts to this Crystal Maiden.
Hazard
Hazard get forward, playing the 6 this game. Green boots. Must be such a relief.
Supported the game. Damn it.
Oh,
Yeah, the sentry wards are like a trail, or like our wards are like
they're all
a
over.
naked trail.
They tell a story.
They tell a story. The Ogre, you know what? Our boy 100me did buy a few here. He's doing his thing. So Moonlight Shadow is out. Hazard get forward, and Foolishness and Sly moving up into the Dire jungle. The Dire do have a sentry ward there, so they see him. SA51 is hunting. He puts the Battle Hunger on Hazard yet forward. And the Radiant are going to back out a bit. They were coming for a pincer movement there. As they're going to farm out jungle, get this Arc Ward in his space. He does have his Midas now. So that's double Midas every time this illusion is up.
Going for Maelstrom next. Good call. Tons of bounce damage on that Maelstrom, especially when it's coming out with 2 sets of auto attacks.
Hopefully Team Tempest can get across this river and get onto CritModeSquad, because once this Arc Warden, once Proud gets going, that illusion becomes as strong as the Arc Warden himself and has insane ganking potential. I know from experience, it hurts.
From being ganked many times by a solo illusion, I know how it feels.
Looks like Dire fortified their structures.
So both teams setting up on this T1 bottom. Getting a little
runes.
dangerous out here. There goes the arrow. 2-0 inside, sticks his neck out, and unfortunately the Radiant do take advantage of it, as the Dire are just going to try to back up here. SA51 is going to get caught out with a bunch of stuns as well. There's the taunt. There's the Phoenix Egg. It's going off. Nobody's on it. Ashandre takes out the Phoenix Egg, and Gabe Gonzo is going to put his ulti up. It's going to take out Sly. It's going to take out Hazard forward as he walks into it, leaving Proud and Gabe the only two able to defend this. There's the Flux. The Spark Wraiths are on top of the Ogre. Proud making use of the side jungle so he doesn't get caught out. Timber trying to get the claw out, but he just misses the trees as they were destroyed by his saw. And Proud is now going to start dropping Spark Wraiths to try and find Foolishness. This Foolishness is gonna just walk away. Ashande is behind them, looking for any stragglers. Gabe's hiding in the tree line. He knows that the Luna is out there in the night.
The Stalker of the Night. And you can't get Night Stalker, the next best thing. That Eclipse came out so fast from the Luna. Like, really good presence of mind. That Ogre gets a stun, immediately drop the Eclipse, and delete
Absolutely.
that Chaos Knight before he can Phantasm.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where he is in the radius of that lunar eclipse. If you're even like a centimeter in, it's just boom, 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 boom.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
All right, so our Arc Warden now getting a little bit bigger. He's surviving some fights. He is gonna have that Maelstrom up. Maelstrom?
Maelstrom.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and they're gonna find Crystal Maiden out. Out goes Flux and a Spark Wraith. Orca's gonna start throwing some Fire Spirits. Crystal Maiden's gonna try to walk away. Hazard yet forward. Doesn't want to lose his Perfection Streak. SA51 trying to zone the Mirana and the Ogre. Hazard forward is gonna go down, but the Solar Beam is gonna keep him up as Foolishness does show up to the party. Alright, so our CK is going into a Manta next, it looks like. And our SA51 is getting Blink next. Orca going for that Spirit Vessel. And our boy Arc Warden, he's got his thing set, his Maelstrom coming to him. Ashandre on the Luna has that Mask of Madness. On Courier is her Yasha, so she looks like she's going to be going Manta as well.
I think that the Arc Warden is going to start taking control of this game now. TeamTempus, I don't think, has really done enough to stop his momentum. And if they don't change that soon with like a big smoke ink that knocks out maybe like a two-man pick, that Arc Warden is just going to take over the map with the Illusion using Maelstrom and a Midas. He's just going to farm the enemy jungle, and it's just going to be uphill battle from there for TeamTempus.
Mm-hmm. It could definitely get really dicey here. TeamTempus did have control of the momentum of the game. However, it's starting to swing over to CritModeSquad as the net worths are very, very close. They are under a K. Yeah. As Gabe gets some sight up in the Radiant jungle. SA51's getting that, or he has his blink now.
Interesting. Gabe went for a value Void Stone, and now has queued up a Shadow Amulet. I guess has realized that he's got to stay alive.
Mm-hmm. Right now, that Death Ward just does so much.
4-man smoke coming out from CritModeSquad. Maybe a bait with the Witch Doctor. See what you can make of it.
CritModeSquad looking to invade. 4 of the Radiant heroes, TeamTempus A, in this jungle. It's likely they'll catch out the Ogre first. They do see Foolishness out. However, they want to catch this Ogre or this Luna. They're going to see the Luna. No, it's still nighttime. So they have an idea Luna's there. SA51 does see the Luna, but he opts to go for the Timber. Gabe positioning in the trees, hiding for the Death Ward. The Luna does get Solar Eclipse off. She's putting mad damage on the Phoenix, and he will go down. As the chase is now on, they are Moonlight Shadow, but they are also Dust of Appearance. And there's the taunt coming out on the Ogre. The arrow comes out, tries to stun SA51, but it's not going to be enough to save our boy 100 me. Yeah, that armlet doing work, making 2-0 inside. A real menace on the battlefield. I like the CK skin. Pretty spooky. Got a war pony. Okay. So the Dire are going to push in this T2 bottom. Sly looks to like he's getting a Yasha as well.
Hazard has started stacking the triangle camps, trying to let that Luna catch up. Good stacks.
So Hazard goes for Dragonlance, not a Yasha. As the Luna is also going for a Dragonlance as well. They're going to tee off on the Illusion. It will die before they can get the gold out of it. I think at level 2, the Illusion only gives 240 gold.
That's a lot of gold still.
That's a lot of gold. 300 at level 3, so it's worth killing. So Orca's in a bit of a scary place as Sly is looking to throw an arrow, maybe? No, Sly's just going to come in and farm. He's like, you know what, we might not get the bird. He probably sees me.
I wonder if we'll get to see the level 25 Arc Warden Rune Forge. Love that.
It's pretty spicy. So Gabe dismantles his boots to finish his ether lens. So Sly does have a Maelstrom and a Dragonlance. Both items definitely synergize pretty well with the Mirana. She's not quite at the plus 80 leap attack speed. She's still 2 levels below it. As the smoke comes out from the Radiant side, as they're going to move towards the triangle. Moonlight Shadow comes out. There is a sentry ward there. However, I don't believe Proud sees them yet.
This is what they need.
And now he does. Proud's going to try to walk away. However, the 2x multicast, and here comes all that magic damage as Sly drops that big, mean Starstorm on top of his head. And that's a 4x
They had
kill
the
streak
sentry,
for
they
Sly.
had the ward. They didn't have a ward here, so they didn't see the moonlight coming in.
That's too far back, unfortunately.
That's exactly what TeamTempus needs. It would have been ideal to get one more, but they need to do that 2 or 3 more times.
But now they're going to push the advantage, taking this T1 bottom. As the team for CritModeSquad is just going to stand pretty close to their CK in this top area in case they need to make their rotation. CK is on his way to the Vanta.
Axe well on his way to Blink. He's about 1,600 gold out, just about. That's going to make a big difference.
Axe has his Blink.
Or sorry, Blade Mail. My apologies.
Mail. Yeah.
I see Blink. I say Blink.
You're freaking me out, man. Making me think I'm going crazy.
He's buying 2 Blinks. You got a problem?
Those stack, right?
Yeah, of course. The separate cooldowns.
Alright, so again they are smoked and looking for a kill. However, this time CritModeSquad, they're not going to get caught by it. They're going to back up, get under tower. However, 2-0 inside is in a little bit of trouble. As the Radiant are above that hill, they do see the Timber. They're giving a little ping. They're saying, somebody's probably over there. Let's move over to our triangle. We'll have our secret meeting in the shadows.
Phoenix found the Observer Ward that they used to set up that gank on the Arc Warden.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
Nobody positioning for Roshan yet, which is, I suppose, to be expected. Arc Warden could easily take it out with CK at this point in the game. Just rift him and go to town. But the map position seems to be all owned by TeamTempus right now, so CritModeSquad can't really position. They can't even go into their own jungle, really. I think they could make the fights if they wanted to. But they have to be taken pretty carefully. I think they want to wait for their Arc Warden to get one more item before they try any big maneuvers.
Yeah, Arc Warden's looking for that Mjolnir, which makes his attack speed insane, and helps his illusion definitely far more effectively. And here come the rotations from TeamTempus. They do see... Oh, yeah, they see SA51 middle. They're going to go for him. The Moonlight Shadow is popped. 2x multicast. SA51 is pretty tanky, though. And they're going to back up as they see 2-0 inside. Pop that ulti and kind of posture towards them. Alright, so both teams just backing off, securing some farm. The Luna wants to get her farm. The Arc wants to get her farm. When these Titans do eventually clash, we're going to have one hell of a fight on our hands.
I wonder what the CM is building. Probably Blink. She doesn't have anything queued, but she has $1,800. Blink is pretty good here. Once the enemy team blows all their stuns, you can just blink into the trees and go to town with Freezing Field. Timbersaw going for a Shiva's, although he's very far away. His farm has kind of died off since he got that Bloodstone. He's been unable to convert that Bloodstone into more kills, which is like one of the problems with Bloodstone as a first item, is that unless people want to come and fight you, you can't really make too much of it on your own. Like, it's not like a Yule's where you can catch people.
So here comes the smoke play. The arrow does go out. It's going to miss.
A lot of spark
They're going to continue up the hill, and they're going to see the Dire team. As the Eclipse comes out, the Phoenix is in a lot of trouble. He's going to pop the egg. The 2 supports are hitting it, but isn't enough. Chandra is going to rotate over the egg with Sly, and they're going to keep dropping the right clicks onto SA51 and the Chaos Knight. The Chaos Knight is going to try to walk away. He pops his ultimate. The CM pops hers, but is it enough? And, oh, the CK gets melted by the Timbersaw as Proud manages to sneak away on the Arc Warden.
Well, amazing fight for TeamTempus. It's really good for CritModeSquad that they managed to keep their Arc Warden alive. If you get 5-0'd there, then you're in really, really rough shape. Looks like Shadowblade Silver Edge coming up next for the Arc Warden. Not a terrible idea. Just to like, you get rid of glaives, you get rid of reactive. Not bad.
I see, and I'm not an Arc Warden player, but usually I believe they usually get the boots of travel,
Yeah,
so they can move
BOTs.
their guy around the map.
Yeah, you farm up, you farm hard, and yeah, oh, not even queued up. You just put an illusion down the lane, you TP him to the lane, and he pushes it up, and then they're forced to react, and then when they react, you can go for fighting. But yeah, Shadowblade also good. Like maybe they just are prioritizing breaking these two passives over the ability to farm further.
Absolutely.
Middle tower is under attack.
Alright, so Team Tempest A are kind of positioning on this T2 tower, and by kind of I mean they are definitely positioning on this T2 tower. Putting the beats on it. Foolishness getting those reactive armor stacks. And there goes the Maledict. SA51 is going to hit him. 2-0 inside is going to pull him in. They're going to Moonlight Shadow try to run away here.
That is one confirmed kill.
Yeah. Can the Bloodstone go below 12 charges? Oh, no, he grabbed a bunch in that last fight. Yes, okay. Unfortunately, is shaked back down.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Alright, so CritModeSquad is going to put some pressure on this T1 tower.
They do need to get rid of these T1s. They have a little too much map position. At any time, Team Tempest could just TP to T1 top and just take a smoke, walk into jungle. The more of the towers you get off the map, the harder it makes for the enemy team to just pull off any smoke maneuvers, really.
Absolutely. 2-0 inside, opting to get the BKB over getting a heart first. Bold move. And they go hunting for Ashandre, but Ashandre TP's out.
Sayonara.
And Ashandre does have the BKB up and her Hurricane Pike. They find a double damage top here. They're waiting for Ashandre to get to it. SA51 is farming jungle. They do know that the Dire Squad are in and about their jungle. And that Saw just kind of tips the Dire Squad off to, or CritModeSquad to back up here. As CK is going to push out top.
Ashandre hunting, but not finding. I really like this ward, by the way.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Prevents.
But you like that one?
I like it, yeah. I like it a lot. Prevents. You can't hide in a little circle. I mean, you could also ward this, I suppose, right there, but
Yeah.
you can't hide next to the trees. It gives you some valuable information. Very situational, but valuable when it comes in handy.
So Team Tempest A is going to go for Roshan as CritModeSquad are going to defend their base.
The power of Bloodlust cannot be overstated, especially in this lineup. The glaive bounce with multicasted Bloodlust on the whole team, so strong.
I trust there was a good reason.
Team Tempest A picking up the Roshan kill. See if they can convert it into an objective. Our Arc Warden does have Shadowblade up. The smoke comes out. They're saying go into jungle. They're going to bait 2-0 inside, perhaps.
Smoke
As
pop.
the Radiant rotate up with Moonlight Shadow. They're going to pick up SA51 they find. He pops his Blade Mail. He manages to taunt Ashandre. And Ashandre gets away with barely any health. SA51 does drop. 2-0 inside does go in on the Foolishness. He's dropping the punches. 100 B is going to go down as Orca gets the full Phoenix ulti off. There comes the arrow. It's going to land on the Witch Doctor. And in comes Sly. However, Sly's going to get pulled back in as she tries to leap. She's going to get out. Here comes the freezing field.
Woo!
Nobody can stop it. The cast does come out. Proud is super low. He's going to manage to juke out through the trees as the Witch Doctor, Dancy Malarkey, whatever it's called, comes out and knocks him out. Death Ward. Darn it!
Give him the dancing malarkey.
My brain couldn't catch up.
There is too many things. Again, teams, if you're gonna make these big team fights, could you all just cast your spells one at a time? Because my boy Juhu is having a time trying to keep track.
He's overheated
of your
right now.
You overheated his processor. You have to take him offline.
So Team Tempest unfortunately didn't get the gank they want. They had to back up. The Illusion looks to be chasing down a Chandra. He's going to cast a Flux and a Spark Wraith. However, he's going to go and try and find a creep to use Midas on.
What an absolutely huge fight for CritModeSquad. If they had lost that fight, they'd definitely lose T3 there.
Absolutely.
They're still down in 8k net worth, but the momentum is all theirs, and they now own their jungle once again. Team Tempest is forced to totally bail on the upper jungle, give space to CK. Arc Warden can start spamming that jungle and Midasing everything in sight. They're no longer under the threat of immediate murder from the Moonlight Shadow.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, it was 100% necessary for them to win that fight. As it looked like they were going to get caught out there. However, the Arc Warden had great positioning. The Axe took the brunt of Eclipse and most of the damage.
I think that was the mistake.
Yeah. Boy.
The mistake was like, it's fine to like fight an Axe, but they committed a lot for the Axe, and he had a Blade Mail. So it's really rough when you commit that much for an Axe. The Luna had BKB'd, but once Taunt comes out, she still blew herself up on it. Yep, we're back to Farmville now, as Team Tempest... Oh, are they smoking back up? They're all 5 together. Let's see.
They're standing on their shrine. They're thinking about it. One of them does have a smoke.
It was in the backpack. They were just waiting. The double invis, the new meta where you smoke and then also invis, so you could tell when someone's near by the broken smoke, but still are invisible. High quality.
So they're going to find SA51 out. And again, the initiation on him. They're saying this time, Orca tries to heal his boy, but it's not going to be enough as the magic damage from Team Tempest A is overwhelming. And here comes the push towards T3.
Yep,
the double damage is on the Luna. He's going to pop Berserk. It's going to make it really dangerous. However, the Arc Warden does have the defense onto that tower using Magnetic Field.
Gonzo immediately dewarding the ward that the
Gonzo dropping a double Maledict as he throws up the Death Ward on Foolishness. Foolishness does have the Spirit Vessel damage going off on him, so he's not going to regen as quickly as he wants to in response to this Maledict damage. The Team Tempest A backing up, getting ready for the next wave to come. The Spark Wraiths are getting put down by Arc Warden and his Illusion, making it really hard to push up here. They have a really good uphill defense, Team CritModeSquad.
They do.
There's the arrow. Ooh, just going to barely miss there. As the magnetic field does go on the tower again, making it virtually unhittable from the outside. Well, literally unhittable from the outside.
Literally what an annoying ability. Like, you just can't hit me because this bubble's here. Come on now. Ridiculous. Gaben, please. If you're watching, and I know you are.
We know you're watching Midas Mode, so you better be watching this.
Please remove magnetic field.
Ooh. Alright, so our boys CritModeSquad are smoked up and they are on the prowl. We got SA51 looking for something here.
You can almost taste his bloodlust. He's ready to murder.
They're looking. There's a ping out from the Radiant side, so they do know that the Illusion is around there. They know that Arc Warden does have travels now, so we can send that Illusion across the map at a moment's notice to be the annoying Illusion that it is.
There is a big push coming in bottom from a crit mode side. They're gonna have to respond that if he just TPs that Illusion down there, he can force a 2-man rotation to just save the T2.
Have I been saying 2-0 in one or 2-0 inside?
You've been saying 2-0 inside.
Okay, good. So the Arc Warden goes bottom with his bot's dangerous maneuver, but I'll give it to him. He's got a Shadow Blade. Chandra goes to defend it. These are,
There's the 2-man rotation.
Oh, there they are. Ogre coming through. He does have Dust.
Oh no.
Is he gonna blind Dust for him? Alright, so they're gonna see him, and there goes the... Oh boy. And the Freezing Field comes out, and there is no hope for this Arc Warden as he's caught out.
This right here is why you send the Illusion to do that, and not the real Arc Warden. Whoops, coming out from
Whoops
Proud.
Comes out, yeah. He knows he maybe stretched himself a little too thin there.
Clearly a very reflective man.
2-0 inside, trying to get some farm. He knows that they are invading up into his triangle. Not because they have a ward, but because of his instincts as an amazing Dota player. 2-0 inside, finishing a BKB. Next up is the Heart. What do you think about this BKB? Well, he also has Manta.
What, the BKB on CK?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he needs more damage. The BKB is
does give him some damage.
fine. I mean, the Manta doesn't really give him that much in this game. If I'm being honest, if I were gonna pick one of those two, I would pick up the BKB and then just do more damage item. There's no silences coming out that you need to break. There's no roots coming out that you need to Manta out of. It's really just like, oh, I have 2 more Chaos Knights, which is cool. It's good. But are there better items to go? Potentially. Obviously, I am a support player, so take this with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I'd prefer one or the other. I would have preferred if he went for Heart a little earlier. However, it's not like it's hurting him anything. They're winning these team fights. They are moving forward. So, who are we? Who are we to judge? We're the casters. That's
CM is getting close to her 60 freezing field damage. Do you think she's gonna go attack speed or freezing field damage?
I think you always go attack speed. That's my personal opinion.
As a core CM player, as a position 1 CM.
I think you go attack speed. It's just way too valuable. And then eventually, if the game does push into that hour mark, you can start building more core-y items.
Yeah, that's armor. And we've seen that even in like TI when they played CM, they would take that attack speed and then just build a little maelstrom once the game hit the 50-minute mark, and then suddenly your CM is tearing through waves.
Absolutely. So the Arc Warden uses his illusion to do some farming. He's gonna farm out, or he's gonna help 2-0 inside to farm out jungle. The Radiant are being pretty aggressive on where they're trying to get stuff. CM's farming out as well something. She's got 2,400 gold, but she's keeping it a secret. She refuses to queue it up for us. The Luna has a Satanic built, as well as her Butterfly that she's had, I think, for a bit.
Something to note for viewers is that queuing things up, generally, smart idea, because if you get ganked, you can hit the quick buy button to just buy out before you die if it's not a critical situation that you need to hold buyback. And like that way you can just spam like Z or whatever hotkey you have, and then that way you at least blow all your money before you go down. Not having anything queued means that you can't do that unless you got really quick fingers.
So the illusion is saved by the Arc Warden. It goes invis, it walks away. Go 300 gold for our poor boy Ashandre.
Also, side note to players who happen to be watching this, pick easier to pronounce names.
Can you just change yourselves for us?
Can you please, please just set it to your real life name.
What if it's his real life name? It's gonna be like,
okay,
fuck,
sorry,
man.
my apologies, Ashandre, if that is your actual name. In that case, kindly
his friends probably call him Ash. Like,
oh, Ash. Why don't we just go with Ash? That's so much easier.
Because I don't want to be called like Jew. Like, anyways, oh, there's anything wrong with that. So Roche does come back up. So Roche is back up.
Roche is up.
And the Radiant are gonna position to take it here, as the Dire are being safe in their base. They're gonna have to fight off the Luna again.
CritModeSquad in no position to react to this. This is gonna be an easy Roshan for TeamTempus.
It's gonna be a slow Luna coming up to them to do a little bit of fighting here, as she will have to move her power treads if she's gonna take the Sages.
You just give up the Asha. Yep, there it is.
Oh, the Asha gets moved. I didn't even think about that. Should have thought about that. So she has a Sange queued up here for an S and Y.
I'm not a big fan.
I don't know
of
if I'd go for that,
yeah,
but
I kind of agree with you there. I would turn that into a Manta for her, just for the lane pushing capability, because they don't really have much lane push other than like the Luna herself just whacking stuff.
So she opted for the 20 talent of plus 10 all stats instead of the plus 25 loose and beam damage. I don't know if that damage applies to Eclipse. I'm assuming it does. Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. But I guess just feeling like she's been getting blown up, which is, I mean, plus 10 all stats is never a bad pickup, to be honest.
You can never go wrong with stats. So the Timber takes plus 10 strength instead of the plus 15 cooldown reduction, which I don't know what people usually take.
Mana break on the Mirana.
The net worth is still on the favor of TeamTempus A's side. We'll see what happens after this fight. Arc Warden is going to defend this tower with the magnetic field. His illusion isn't up, so he doesn't have a second one on lock here, as they're going to do a fortify to protect their tower. There goes the arrow. It's going to miss. Team Tempest A is going up this hill blind at the moment. Foolishness is going to lead the way. And there's the magnetic field. It's a little dangerous. Orchid just jumping in and ulting. Here comes the Axe. He's going to ult. Unfortunately, he's a little too late as Orchid's going to go down. In comes the Starstorm. There's the Lunar Eclipse. Asly and Shande both have their BKBs up. 2-0 inside is doing as much damage as he possibly can. He's going to manage to walk away. Has to get forward. Is getting the freezing field off. There is a buyback on the Axe. There's going to be a buyback on the Phoenix. Everybody's coming back here to play. The Arc Warden is in the back line. He's dropping as much as he can. He's almost out of mana here. As 2-0 inside comes inside. And he gets, he's getting blinked down by the enemy team. There's a double Maledict. And there's Orchid. She's going to start doing some damage to, or healing 2-0 inside. As Foolishness, Chandre, 100 me are coming up to the fountain here. Dangerous place as only one Rax really has gone down. Sly is going to take the other Rax or attempt to. Foolishness is taking a lot of damage. He's being slowed by the Arc Warden. And he's going to try to just get himself out of there. As the Sparkly is going to try to chase it down. Chandre taking down that illusion. Trying to walk away. However, the dust is popped. Chandre is stuck in there. 2-0 inside is going to start putting beats on him. At the same time, our boy Proud is going to go down and buy back so he can help out with the Chandre, who is putting the beats on the whole team, getting that life back from the Glaives. There goes the magnetic field, and it's going to go down. However, the Aegis of the Immortal is still a thing. 2-0 inside is going to touch base. They don't want to let her go, but she's going to pop BKB. That fight took so long that it has a second go here, and she's going to force staff herself out of base. Getting all the buybacks, the 2 racks middle. The Radiant team are going to walk away.
That was one super tanky Luna that should have died much earlier. The Satanic
the
keeping her alive,
Satanic.
the BKB, and the plus 10 all stats. Like, that does keep you alive.
So they're going to go and just farm out Dire Jungle. They're going to chill out for a little bit, let all their stuff recharge, get their cooldowns back. And the Dire are going to try to do the same. They want to get this hard up on 2-0 inside so he can be extra tanky. He lived for a long time there. Orca did do the Phoenix dive in with the ulti, but the Axe wasn't close enough to catch those hitters that put the beats on her.
3 people on the side of Team Tempest are holding $5,000 right now. Okay, there we go. Timbersaw just bought out. That was a huge gold swing for Team Tempest. They just gained about 18k net worth over the course of that entire fight, including Roshan. So this ogre, he's sitting pretty on 5,300 gold. He's sitting in fountain, literally not moving, because he has no idea what to do with his money.
he's so weighed down. So this Luna has 30,000 net worth, a little bit above that. It's a 40k lead in net worth for the Radiant side.
It was very back and forth up to about the 25-minute mark, and then at that point, Team Tempest showing dominance of mid-game vision and smoke ganks, just pushing their advantage slowly and slowly and slowly.
Absolutely, and CritModeSquad putting up a great defense against Team Tempest A. However, that Luna with the Aegis, with the Satanic, with double B, like the fight went so long, there were 2 BKBs pressed by that Luna, was just overwhelming. I think that a point in this game where CritModeSquad could have definitely taken a huge lead is contesting that Roshan.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. They need to do something. They have a team that can contest it as well. With you put the Phoenix Egg just outside the pit, you Axe, Blink, Taunt in. Even if the Axe dies, you get a massive stun on everybody. Yeah, unfortunately, they just took it down too quick, and Crit Mode weren't in a position to do it.
So Team Tempest A flexing on this bottom tower. The magnetic field is going to go up on the tower to protect it. The Luna is not going to go inside the base to try to deal with it. There goes the cask. It's going to go out. It's going to hit the Luna, but it's way too far out for it to continue. CM and Ogre are just going to share it. They're going to take the damage there from the cask for the stun. The illusion's going to go out, put some threat on the boys. Luna's going to be able to kill that illusion. That's 300 gold. Magnetic field is back up. Proud throwing it on the tower there. He's going to put Flux on the Luna. She's going to back up just a little bit. The illusion's back up. As the cast comes out, the Maledict does hit Slide. Death Ward's going to put some damage on him. They're going to walk away from Gabe Gonzo. The illusion going down yet again. I think they're trying to get them to commit extra on the illusion. As this T3 is going to go down, and in goes Foolishness trying to catch SA51. Chandra is in base. The glaives are bouncing
Oh
around.
my god, those glaives.
Orca tries to fly in. Foolishness is now trying to disrupt the enemy team. CritModeSquad trying to figure out what they can do to this Luna as the racks are going to go down. But CritModeSquad isn't going to lose any heroes.
It's tough to fight against the Luna with those glaive bounces, especially when one of your team relies on a blink to get in. Like your main initiator relies on a blink. Axe just couldn't get in, and honestly, like the Axe right now, he doesn't have enough items to withstand. Even if he blink taunts on the Luna will just shred him. Like he needs to find the back line if he's going to be initiating on those fights.
100%. And you know what? Luna, when they introduced Dragonlance, Luna became an even bigger problem because before she'd have to nearly be on the racks to take them out. Now she can stand pretty far out. Oh, we have to pee.
I mean, that's fair. I will start.
I appreciate this man's honesty. Alright, so CritModeSquad in a little bit of a dire situation here. TeamTempus, they are taking the advantage. It seems as though TeamTempus is hungry for the wins. They want to put it on their standings. They need at least 2 to get a good seeding here. As the Cheeks standing.
First game.
Big Cats is in the lead.
First game, the last game was the first game they've won, right? So congratulations to TeamTempus taking the.
Hey.
Hooray, TeamTempus. Taking the W.
We'll see you.
We'll see you in bracket.
We know all your tricks.
I won't get fooled by this Marana pick. No, thank you, sir. Just so you know, we're banning it every game, so don't even think about it.
Don't touch my AA, please. I'll give you money. Except I haven't played him in the tournament like at all. He has been banned.
He's been banned a lot. That's why, for unknown reasons. Still mystery.
Yeah, people just don't like him, I guess. I don't know. He's a ghost. Alright, the pee break may be over. It looks like it is over, and the game is about to resume.
I will note that it took him precisely 1 minute and 10 seconds to pee. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, they got one more.
Oh, somebody is still peeing.
Beer.
Slow boy.
BKB up on the CM, that's going to be massive for the next fight. Although she already used it once in the mid push. That freezing field is just doing devastating damage. They don't have a, I don't think they have a pipe up on any of them. Nope. No pipe on the side of CritModeSquad.
It's really good here.
Down goes the Arc Warden Illusion, $300.
Alrighty. So 2-0 inside, getting a little brave here, looking to get his heart. He wants it for this next team fight. He's telling his team, you know what, hold them off. Because I really need this heart. However, the Luna's not going to give him a chance. She is dropping a lot of damage with the Bloodlust. And these glaives are doing some serious damage.
Oh
Arc Warden does need to put the magnetic field on. It is down now, so they do have a chance to defend it for a little bit here. The CK has come back. 2-0 inside is ready for a battle. They're going to drop the illusion. As the Luna is going to go for the racks, 2-0 inside is going to pull her in. The magnetic field does go down. I don't think it's on the racks, though. It's just barely touching the circle there. And Proud is going to get caught out by our boy Foolishness, who does see him. Is going to keep the pressure on. Sly is going to take out SA51 as 2-0 inside goes in after Sly. Sly's going to hop away. 2-0 inside is in a dire place. He's going to pop his illusions. He's going to pull in a Chandra as the Witch Doctor is going to drop his illusions, and the Death Ward is going to go down. However, 2-0 inside is going to get dropped by the Timber Saw. And our last boy, Proud, stuck in Fountain, going to try to do battle with the Luna, but she's not afraid. She's too big at this point as she goes fountain diving. And that's going to be GG, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, they haven't called it yet, but it's happening. And there it is. The series goes 2-0 in the favor of TeamTempus. A.
Fire's Ancient is under attack. Radiant victory.
A good game, well played both teams. Hard fought victory the second game.
Very hard fought. It looked like Arc Warden was really starting to take off, but they got a few clutch picks on the Arc Warden that really slowed her momentum down. And after that, it was just a matter of getting your Luna beefy enough to be able to hit that tower without fear of retribution.
Absolutely. Yeah, so support of the game definitely goes to all of you because I didn't do it the first round. And I'm not going to deprive anybody of that beautiful, beautiful, honor.
Reward, the recognition, the praise.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for our cast. We really appreciate it. We'll catch you guys next time there's a game.
Either next time there's a game or if we meet you in the bracket. Next time.
In which time, prepare yourself.